Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be planning a memory keeping spread for the week of July 15th through the 21st, 2024 in my vertical planner. That's my husband talking in the background. Oh, my kitties are looking very cute though. He's got a very good point. It's real cute. Um, all right, so I'm going to be using this kit called Summer Zest. It is really great. It's from GrandPlans. This art has been in several different shops, but I just thought this was super cute. Kind of reminds me of Charleston a little bit, but so I am going to be using the majority of this. I'm not going to be using those. I'll be totally honest. Got some nice different colors here. Cute style. So like lots of stuff to work with. And then I'm going to be pulling in, I have these gold dividers and clusters with lemon deco from Sadie Stickers. And I'm going to use these incredible underlays from Planner. This is Pixie Lemongrass Foil and the lemons thing. And you can see, here, let's see if I flip it over. So if I flip it over, you can see like the full details of the design, but whenever you foil something, it kind of becomes like a little chunked. So yeah, I think this is going to be really pretty. The gold kind of clashes with the limegrass, but you know what? Limegrass, whatever it is. But I think it'll still like sparkle and look really nice. So I'm hoping that I didn't make the wrong foil choice here, but I bought it, so I'm going to use it. Anyway, I'm going to speed things up and come back in a voiceover. Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. So this was a really fun plan with me, and I really enjoyed putting this one together. I decided to use these numbers from Charlotte's Paper Company. I'm really running low on these, but I like them because they're really big and bold, so they're very easy to see. And especially with foil, I like to be able to see what I'm doing. So that was really fun. I decided to do the mixed metals because I had that Pixie Lemongrass underlay, and I wanted to use gold because I actually had gold throughout. The fun thing about like a crazy color underlay is you can mix it with any of the like 4 core, but like it has to be done just right. So anyway, got really precious putting these headers on with tweezers. I don't know why. I think I was just really excited. I just really, really wanted to make this spread look nice. And I gotta tell you, like, I had to speed this video up to 400 times because this was taking way, like, this took such a long time for me to set this up for no good reason. And I don't even think they're fully straight anyway. So, but I really love this red glitter color, and I kind of wish I'd incorporated it more throughout the spread rather than doing that color blocking in the middle. So anyway, I really liked how this came out. I thought it was super pretty and very summery. Um, so yeah, this was kind of uh, a more medical week because I did have a lot of doctor's appointments on this week, but I was mostly just getting excited and ready for my parents to come visit for the first time. They've never visited us. So I knew I was going to have a procedure scheduled for the following week. And I wasn't sure at this point in time exactly what day it was going to be. So I found out like on Thursday the exact date, and it coincided right with when my parents were going to get there. But you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. Like you can't plan for everything. Um, I'm trying to figure out like what order I want to put everything in. I really liked that fashion girl, so I put her up in the corner. And then I had 2 full box scenes, so I decided to split them up and do one on each side of the page. Um, that pizza full box is probably my favorite, actually. Um, But yeah, I really like this brick building. Kind of reminded me of buildings in Charleston. So I did the double tap because I finished that page and then I did it twice. Um, and gosh, I really want to use those underlays, but I'm just trying to pace myself. So I put in a little this week header to mark for the sidebar. I was tracking my medications and it says habits, but it was my cleaning tracker as usual. And then I had a little flag there just to mark um, like a journaling sort of summation of the week. So I thought that was kind of cute. And then I got to use the underlays. So I showed you like really, really quickly what that looks like. Because with the pixie, you kind of lose some of the design. From afar, it looks kind of like lace, which is okay. Like that still works. But the lemons are actually really cute in this. So I gotta tell you, like when I finished putting all of this down, I was so giddy and happy because it looked so good. And actually, I messed that one up a little bit, but I was able to smooth it out. So I finished that one off. And then actually, I realized so I was always going to have two left over. And I decided to move that one to the front so that I could cut it and save it um, for those extra two, because that's where the name of the design was on the end. So I would be able to do that. But oh my gosh. So, yep. So I ended up saving that. And I got rid of that, and look at how gorgeous that came out. Then I had these little lemon dividers that I decided to use up at the top um, only. I didn't have enough for like the whole spread, but I like to do something a little special up at the top, and I think it looked really cohesive. Um, so I was really, really pumped and excited, and so I took a whole day to just like pre-plan all the things. And then I zoomed in. I hope I'm zoomed in enough. If I'm not, leave a comment down below and I will try and zoom in a little bit more. So first thing I do is like destroy it with this black Frasier TV Thursday sticker from the sticker party. But I was watching a lot of Frasier in the morning. Became my new routine. I'd like get up and watch Frasier with my coffee and my breakfast. And then I go film a plan with me because I was doing it like every day at this point. My Amazon order arrived, which was really exciting, and I was able to cut and print some stickers. While I was filming Plan with Me's, I did watch Fleabag. Oh my gosh, I like love this show. It's so good, and I can't believe it was only on for 2 seasons. That's like a crime. I did have therapy in the afternoon at my regular time, and so I used a little sticker to mark that, and then I used a little header just to mark that I had a strawberry balsamic salad kit that was so good. I love salad kits. And then we watched The Bear in the afternoon. So for breakfast, I had a yogurt and coffee, and I used this little Chic Blossom Prince sticker to mark that. Um, I had, I was actually able to kind of peel that up, but I didn't want to. I was too scared. So I organized my stickers. That's a Once More with Love little sticker there. And I went to Publix, so I used my Publix script to mark that, along with a little lemon cluster icon. And then I just got my Amazon order, so used the little bunny. I think this was also Prime Day. I want to say this was Prime Day, so that's why I did that. I had a Zoom with two of my friends from college. I hadn't talked to them in a really long time, and I I was very anxious today, so that's what I put with a little sticker on the bottom. Okay, so this was some crazy nonsense. So on Wednesday morning, I had a doctor's appointment, and I go in and I asked, I said, "Is this everything you need?" And they said, "Yes." And then this is a smells like BS Teddy plans because I get a call saying, "Oh, actually, we need you to come back in. We forgot a test." So I had to go to a different doctor's office. I show up at the doctor's office. They say, "Oh, we don't have an appointment for you." And I was like, "No, I was just told to come in like half an hour ago." Um, it was just a bad experience. So I did get a call from the doctor later that day, like apologizing for all of that, but it was like really intense and I had a headache. Um, I did do my SLP summer camp and planning. Um, I read my book club book, which was the 7-year slip. I made a mistake and accidentally put them on the same block, and so I couldn't lift it up, so I just made it work. I did watch Vincenzo with my friend Lynette after dinner, but we watched The Bear. Shocker. Okay, so then on Thursday, I had to go, believe it or not, back to the doctor again to confirm blood work one final time. Um, Actually, not one final time. I think I go back 2 more times. This was so crazy. And one day I will be able to explain all of this in great detail and I won't be so vague about it. But anyway, so I was trying to use a lot of thinner ones because I didn't want to cover up the underlays for this. This just looked better. So I did have to go back to the doctor for more blood work. At this point, my arm was starting to look a little funny because I've had so many doctor's appointments. Um, I got gas on the way home, and then um, I was told to take a different medication, but I'm leaving that blank. I had my first acupuncture appointment, and that was really cool. I'd never done that. That was really interesting, and I found out what my elements are. Um, I made Indian food for dinner, and then we had book club at 7 o'clock. Even though I hadn't finished the book completely, it was still it was still fun. We had a good time. My friend Kate just got a brand new puppy, and we got to play with the puppy who was only 8 weeks old. It was maybe the softest puppy I've ever touched in my life. This little, some kind of doodle, black and white dog, super precious. Um, so then on Friday, I had to go back to the doctor again for another blood test again. Um, and then I had to pick up specific medication for the clinical trial that I was in. Um, and then I also went to the library and I picked up some more holds and returned some more things, um, per usual. It was my friend Joanne's birthday, so I just used a little bow sticker to mark that. Um, After dinner or during dinner, we watched Nurse Jackie again, which I hadn't done in a while. I kind of mixed up the timeline of this, but I did go to European Wax Center for an appointment just to get my eyebrows done in the afternoon. So, um, but that was kind of fun. And then, oh yeah, and I used little cluster deco. I used a lot of the like little deco that I had, the sort of nondescript that matched the theme but wasn't like overly explicit. So then on Saturday morning, I had to go to a LabCorp because my doctor's office that used to be open on Saturdays is now no longer open on Saturdays. So I had to go to this special place and wait. I had to wait in the rain, and there was a crazy crowd crowd strike error. So I had my documentation with me, but a lot of people were turned away because they couldn't get access to the internal system. So that was kind of crazy. I came home, I made avocado toast for my husband. Um, oh, but before I did all of that, I went and I discovered this local farmers market and I got a cup of coffee from a local coffee place called Coffee Republic. And then I came home and made avocado toast with like all these fresh goat cheeses that I'd gotten at the market. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So I did spend the entire day organizing our kitchen pantry. I took everything out. I ended up having to go to Target to pick up like some organizational tools. My sister-in-law is a professional organizer and I had her on the phone like trying to help me. Um Frank made pumpkin pie and then we had Chinese food for dinner and watched a movie called Arbitrage, which was kind of interesting. Um, and I'd never heard of it, and my husband picked it. It was like interesting and different, and neither of us had ever seen it, so it was like a really good date night choice. So then on Saturday, I had like a lot of different things happening. So um, that was a really cute. I like the lemon design on that one. So on Sunday morning, we had pumpkin pie and eggs for breakfast. It was delicious. Yes, it is July. Yes, I don't care that we were eating pumpkins. My husband grew the pumpkins from scratch from our backyard and made pumpkin pie out of them in July. So I wasn't not going to eat it. It was fantastic. Um, I used this cute little time to relax sloth sticker just to mark that I didn't do a lot today. Um, I did mark that I took my medication, and my husband and I went on a little neighborhood walk through our walking trails. That was really fun. Um, we watched Fleabag together. And then this was crazy. So the breaking news was that President Biden was dropping out of the race. And this was kind of bittersweet news for me because I was really rooting for him, but I also think that like this was the right thing for him to do, and I'm really excited for Kamala Harris to step up to the plate there. I'm using a Sadie Stickers sunflower just to mark on the side deco that this was a really cool week. I think it was waiting and living my best life because we were just relaxed and having a good weekend and week all together. So, all in all, like, this was a really fun spread to plan. Um, it was a little busy, like in terms of all the icons and things that I used, but ultimately I think this came out beautiful and I'm really, really proud of it. Um, and I'm so excited to keep going. Okay, so here we go. This is the final spread. This came out really well. It's funny. I've been watching a lot of Plan With Me videos, and everybody has these like pre-cut foiled or black um, stickers in place of my own handwriting. I don't dislike my handwriting. It's lots of different colors. I sort of tried to color block, but it didn't necessarily come through with this. I do really like the underlay. I think it looks really pretty. It adds a lot of vavoom to this spread. So yeah, I'm excited with how this came out, and I am going to tease the next one. Give me 1 second because I have to get it from my planner stash. I've got my stickers. You should see how crazy my space looks. I have stickers everywhere. It looks crazy. Okay, ready? This is what we're going to be working with. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so please stay tuned for that, and I hope you have a good day. Take care.